Today is Thursday morning, and this is my first stop in my garden. Yeah, the Jamaican sorrel. Look at that. So I decided to harvest just one good stem of Jamaican sorrel so I can make a drink for my lunch today. Also, what I'm doing there is just taking down my only okra plant. Yeah, that thing was huge, but I got her down. I got her down. But today, family, I want to share with you all a few things about the fall garden, right? Also, we're going to talk a little bit about the butterfly pea flowers. Yeah. Also, we're going to talk about bad bugs in our garden. Bad bugs, baby. So this is what I harvest for my lunch today. As a matter of fact, I made enough for about 2 days for Ben and I. Yeah, because he loved it too. So I want to make sure he gets some also. So I'm sitting here just enjoying my morning, baby. Right? So family, let's get started with this video. I am excited because, yeah, it's been a while since I made a video. Let's go. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. This is Linda. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I haven't made a video in a very long time, and it feels good, y'all. It feels good. But today I want to share with you all maybe some tips, maybe some things that you did not know about a fall garden. No, maybe no one never shared it with you. Well, today I'm going to share some tips with you about your fall garden. Our fall garden. Yeah. But because of what's been going on in my life, I haven't been in my garden as much as I'm usually are. But I'm out here today and it feels great. I need to pull some weeds out of this bed, but this gloves is giving me the blues, right? Yeah. But these are my mustard greens you're looking at, and they are amazing, family. My cousin is going to come tomorrow, and I'm going to teach her how to harvest some greens so she can go home and cook her a pot of greens. I love sharing with them, right? But let's get into this video on your fall garden and maybe some things you just didn't know. Okay, so the very first thing I will share with you is that timing is everything, especially if you live in from zone 7 and down. Timing for your fall garden is everything, okay? Getting many of your vegetables at least 75% matured is vital. It really is. I mean, vegetables like carrots, cabbage, broccoli, those vegetables. Get them 75% matured before the slowdown. Yes, to ensure that you will have a great harvest. Now, this slowdown period I am talking about is so typically in November, this slowdown takes place. It is shorter days, slower growth in our vegetables, right? And that time of year, it is called the Persephone Period. So what that means is when daylight drops below 10 hours a day. This is typically late November, right? Shorter days, slower growth in our vegetables. So if we want great harvests, get your seeds dropped early. timing is everything. Now, if you are living in 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? You are good. You are good, except, of course, many of those hot climates, you need to make you some shade, right? But here in 9, we good. We good. But to ensure you have those vegetables you desire, they don't eat them all up. Drop your seeds, baby. Drop your seeds. Now, there are overwintering crops. They are a game changer, right? Certain crops can be planted in the fall and harvest in late winter or early spring, like garlic, carrots, kale, and chard. These crops essentially pause in the deep winter and resume growth as the light returns. Drop your seeds, family. Root crops do great in cool weather. Beets, carrots, radish, turnips, and rutabagas perform better in the fall. Cooler temps, slower growth, better flavor and texture. Frost isn't always the end of your garden. No, baby. Did you know that many fall vegetables are frost tolerant? Curly kale, collards, carrots, beets, Brussels sprout, spinach. These brassicas can survive down to 20 to 25 degrees, even lower with protection, right? Yeah. So this is my Moringa oleifera tree. And family, you know I am excited about this tree. And as you can see, she is full of flowers. She's absolutely gorgeous. I've eaten so many of the flowers, but now I'm gonna sit back and let her do her thing so she can make her pods and I can have seeds. Yeah, I was worried about this tree because of the snow we had in January. But here she is, baby. Here she is. Bright eyes and bushy tails. But she is doing amazing. Now, what I can say, she did put on her flowers a little later than usual, but it's okay. It's something I can expect after 10 inches of snow. All right, so these are my Katrina bricks. It's just 3, right? So I have 6 cells and at least 2 pieces of garlic in each one of them. Of course, you know, this is for pest pressure. So my brassicas can grow and not get ate up by all the little hungry insects that's they coming for. Because baby, they coming. They coming. Matter of fact, a lot of them, you know, they live here. This is where they live. We have lots and lots of overwintering bugs that live in our garden. I hear many of us say, where are all these bugs coming from? Baby, that's their garden too. You didn't know? Gee, that's their garden. Your garden is their garden. And you must prepare for them, right? So one way to, I'm not going to say eliminate bugs because listen, nothing is going to eliminate insects totally. right? I got to make sure I'm putting this in the right way. Nothing is going to eliminate um, insects totally. Well, if you are a synthetic gardener, then yeah, you probably have some killer shit over there and you could kill them. But if you are a organic gardener, then no, you don't want that in your soil, because if it gets into your soil, it will stay in your soil and it will also get into your food. And if you're eating your food, yeah, you're gonna eat it. You and your babies and everybody else. So, but anyway, that's your thing. That's your thing. Do you? But one way I know to help um, slow them down, right? There's a couple of things we can do to slow down bad insects. So it basically, one thing is cleaning your garden and not giving insects a comfortable place to live. They get very comfortable. They have their babies, and then their babies have babies, and they all come up and they have generations and generations of bugs that live in your garden. So clean your garden. Keep your garden as clean as possible, right? And I know many of us, we have things, like for instance, I used to use this as like a hoop to go over one of my beds. Now I had it on my bed. I had one at each end. I had never put shade cloth or anything on it. But anyway, there's a lot of things that we have and we say, oh, we gonna use it, and it piles up and it piles up and it piles up, but we never use it. But we will not get rid of it, right? Right. So, yeah, is get rid of the trash, the old pieces of wood and furniture and old, grow bags and containers that you're not using. Get rid of them. Get rid of them, because you're just giving bad insects a place to live, right? But we have talked about this many, many, many times on the live. But if you want to talk more about how we can deter bad insects from our fall garden, just say it in the comments and listen. I don't mind talking about it on the live. I will share with you what I know, right? Yeah, I'll share with you what I know. Just growing food year round for many years. Baby, I have not been just sitting out here in this garden and harvesting from this garden and dropping seeds in this garden year after year after year and don't know nothing. Okay? So, if you want to know, just ask me. I will share with you what I know. Period. Right? Yeah. We can grow together, all of us. And that's what we do over here, right? We grow together, and I love it. I hope to see you all in the lives that I have every week, Sundays and Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. Central Time. We have a great time, and I pray that everyone walk away with something that's going to help them in their garden or just in life in general. All right, family, let me drop these seeds. The calaboose. I love this thing, y'all. I love it. So this is one of my Vigo garden containers. Now, I usually don't fill it up with water, but as you can see, it's filled. And I don't fill it up with water because it's outside. And when it rains, yeah, it just overflows. So usually I let the water drain out and I just water it right when I need to water it. But since we haven't had any rain in about a month, I filled it up. Let's see how this goes, okay? But I put 4 cloves of garlic in this container, and I'm going to drop 2 different varieties of cauliflower. I'm going to drop. Let me share. So I'm going to drop one of this one, a green margarita. Yeah, cauliflower. And of course, you already know we're going to drop that purple Sicily. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop about 4 seeds each. Now, all 4 of them will not live here, but I would just like to have one of each. And if I get more seeds to germinate, I will move them and put them in another bed and let them grow. I'm going to let them grow. All right, let me drop these seeds, y'all. All right, there they go. So there is 4 cloves of garlic, and there's 2 different varieties of cauliflower. Yeah. Now, let me share this other raised bed with you. Let me share it. So this is another one of my little raised beds. And of course, this is turmeric. She's so tall, you all. She's just really, really tall. There's more here. And as you can see, they are dying back. And that's cool. But let me just share this with you. Now, I do believe that, I can harvest this turmeric, and I have a lot of turmeric here. I know I do, right? It's coming up by itself. Look at that. But it's thick, it's big, they're healthy. Yeah, there's turmeric down there. But my friend D from Chula Homestead, I wanted to see, to smell, to touch, to taste a turmeric flower. And the only person I know that grows turmeric, and baby, she get these amazing turmeric flowers. And that is Dee from Chula Homestead. And Dee sent me these. She sent me some turmeric. And this is that turmeric that Dee sent to me. So I don't want to pull her up. I want to give her the opportunity to give me that flower. So I will not pull her up. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to just let her grow and see what she do. I hope she give me a flower. But if she don't, I will keep on trying. Yeah. I will keep on trying. But she look beautiful. She's tall. She's healthy. And she have this part of the garden smelling amazing. Right? But in this bed, in the back of it there, I'm going to drop some brassicas. Yeah, I will do that in the morning because I need to fertilize this bed again. It has been fertilized, but it's been a while. So I'm going to fertilize it again and today. And in the morning, I will come out and drop seeds there. Yeah. Now, this plant here, one of you all, I don't remember the name of the person who sent me these plants, right? And they are the honeysuckles. And look at her, y'all. She is so tall and beautiful. I mean, thank you, baby. Now, this one, I don't know who this is, but it seems like it's a citrus because it have thorns on it. And let's see what the smell is because, wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. That is orange. It's orange. All right now. All right. All right. Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. So this is my Fugu persimmons. Whoa. They are changing colors. They are nice and healthy, fat, good looking. Damn. Okay. There they are. Yeah, they're beautiful. There we go, back there. So last year I had a really amazing harvest of Fuyu persimmon. Probably had about 90 pieces of fruit on this tree. I only have one tree. And seriously, one is all I need. That's all I need is one. Yeah, so I had about 90 fruits on this little tree. And she's beautiful. And we'll see what we get when we harvest this season. Yeah. But it's the Fuyu persimmons. They are nice and big too. Yeah. Yeah. We haven't had rain in so long. Just look at the yellowing. It is all because there have not been any rain. Yeah, but check her out, y'all. She's beautiful up there, but we need rain, baby. We need rain. Yeah. So many of her leaves, all these leaves are yellow and crusty because of the lack of rain. Now, I don't water my plantains. I don't feed them. I don't give them 511 and super juice. I give my plantains nothing. But if we don't get rain in a couple of days, I'm gonna have to give them some water because that ground is dry. It's dry, y'all. Let me share my other plantains on the other side. But listen, say hello. That's Lemon. Hey, Lemon. Lemon. That's Lemon. Yeah, she is the garden cat. Yo. Because I don't, no, nothing comes in the house. But she take care of the garden. That's what she does. On this side, there is 6 racks. Whoa. There is 6 racks. And all 6 of them, they need water, y'all. They need rain really bad. Excuse me. Yeah, all the racks need water. Look at the brownie. Yeah, we haven't had rain in I don't know, maybe a month. Yeah. But when I come back, I'm gonna bring my hose out here and I'm gonna just let it go. Yeah. The butterfly pea flowers. Y'all see them? So, yes, she's making pods. And that's the color you want them. To my niece, Morris Family Studio. This is the way you want your pods to look, right? me crack one open and let you see what they'll look like. And they're khaki. And that's, you want it to be khaki. It lets you know that your seeds are valuable and ready for harvest. I'm sorry, y'all, but and there they are, right? Awesome. I have a lot of pods on here, right? But I also have a lot of flowers. The pods are still coming. But I decided to let the flowers stay because the pods come straight from the flower, okay? So if you want your pods, and you have done a lot of harvesting of your butterfly pea, allow the flower to stay on the plant and get your seeds. Yeah, the butterfly pea flowers. So I'm here at Dollar Tree. They're putting up Christmas. They're putting up Christmas decor. But I came over here because I need to get some tablets for my notes that I take. I have boxes upon boxes of tablets where I have taken notes for my lives or things that I have studied about the garden. Jada says she's gonna take all of my my tablets and write a book. I told her that would be very cool. Do your thing. But let me get some tablets here. Let's see. I don't need nothing fancy, Let's see. I think I'm getting 40s and I'm gonna get a pack of paper. Well, let's get 2 packs of paper. And I need a pen. I need a couple of pens. So I like these right here. We're gonna get those. That's it. All right. That's it for the paper. They have so much stuff, right? All right, now there's one more little tablet that I do like, and there it is. So we're gonna get this tablet, and then $77 later, let's go home, y'all. Let's go home.